G'day, Aussie Dunk back with another opening. And I guess, to be honest, this is going to be a little bit more than just an opening. Well, you hear a lot of talk about the sports card industry, and you get the ifs and the buts and the this is good, this is bad, this is good, this is bad, etc. So on. Yeah, looking forward, blah 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 blah. So it's time to hear Aussie Dunk's take on the blah blah blah. So yeah, I don't know what people call this stuff vlogging or something. Now, is that when you make a video and you upload a video, or vlogging when you're actually doing something live and streaming it? And I don't know, as I said, all these terms and stuff. But yeah, I just want to put in my 2 bobs worth of comment as to what's happening with the, particularly in the sports card side of things, the sports card collection side of the hobby at this stage, and what I think and how I think, as say, about Topps fanatics, what I may think about other influences, and my take on the current licensees, Panini, and try and give an honest and open view about all these different things, both positive and negative, so to speak. So, before we go any further, for those who are wanting to see the cards, I will put a time in the comments so you can go straight to the card opening, and I can appreciate some people don't want to listen to a whole heap of crap, and this is Aussie Dunk's take or crap on what's happening in the industry. And I'm actually more concerned, to be honest, about our vloggers and our influencers and that sort of thing, more than the industry itself. But we'll get into that in order. But first of all, later on, I'm going to open up this. And I'm to say Topps Chrome Composite non-licensed product, and my opinion on this particular product. And I will say straight away this very minute, I believe this was I don't care what other people say, you get all this. I believe this was an A-grade product. And if they did a couple of things, it would have been a total A-plus product for what we've been getting for such a price. And I mean, this is something that nearly everybody can afford to get into, get some nice cards, get some autographs, so on and so on. But there is 1 or 2 things in this product which I wasn't so happy about, and you're going to be surprised when you see what I wasn't happy about, because that's being saved for the end of the video. So stay tuned. You're going to see why I couldn't give this A+, but why I give it an A grade. This is a fantastic product. I don't care what people say. The cards in this are sweet. They're all the old... you're getting plenty of veterans and stuff, and you're getting plenty of some of those nice top chrome collector cards. And that is what I have to say collectors want in the hobby. This isn't an investment box for our so-called influencers and multimillionaires who are going for investments. Some of the cards in this product are, but overall, this is a product for those who love their football and their collections and stuff like that. And that's why this product grades so well to me. And I will tell you why it just dropped from A plus down to A after we see the opening. So there we go. That's TOPPs. Now, talking about TOPPs and the current situation between TOPPs and TOPPs Fanatics and Panini and all the rigmarole. TOPPs, as everybody knows, has the license in 2 or 3 years' time, and maybe the reason why they produced this product was to dig the knives in Panini and to have some great collections. Maybe these could be what you call TOPPs influencer boxes to try and get Panini to hand over the rights quicker than in 2 years. And I guess there's been wheeling and dealing in the background with all that, and Panini thought that they will try and hold on to the license till the very last minute and maybe even gain from it. But as we know, with business, when no deal could be done, TOPPs is now putting a knife in and saying, well, we can come up with these big cards and big signers, and legally you can't use them, and we got to flood the market with these great products so people come to our product quicker and go to your product less quicker. So saying that, TOPPs Fanatics probably business A plus marks again. But see, this is the thing that people, we hear this war, and the so-called influencers, they're all upset because they're not getting their special cards that they can sell and make money from, as well as all that. And that's where my next topic coming in and talking about influencers, I will mention other things like that. But yep, there we go. This is NFL Future. And I bet you some of these products, when the licensee comes through and they can use the logos and all that as well, TOPPs is going to have some beautiful sets. So we're not against all that. We're just saying, let's hurry up and get it done, guys. Panini, TOPPs, whoever. Let's all get this changeover done, and let's get some nice cards in the collection. Get going into looking forward for collecting. So, welcome TOPPs. Nice product, and I'm proud to say so. And I will totally admit this is a beautiful product. Now, as I said, next in line is influencers, and the way influencers talk and open up and share product. I'm actually disappointed with influencers, because influencers are supposed to be there for their public, and they're actually not doing things for the public. That they pretend they are and say, oh, I'm doing this for you and I'm doing this for you, but they're not. And I can understand that, because a lot of the influencers, they're heavily invested in cards, and they need to have good product, and they need to have cards that will sell so they can continue to recycle their money. I understand that, but sometimes influencers have got to look at stuff and say, well, guys, despite me having to supply you with this product, we want you to be aware of everything. And this is where I think, just at this stage of the game, a lot of influencers have let down their subscribers and their supporters in a big way. And I'm talking about, once again, with, you've got the incumbents, like let's put this like in a political sort of situation without being political, but basically you got two parties. You got the Panini party and you got the TOPPs party. And at the moment, the Panini party is in power with all the stuff, and the TOPPs party is trying to toss them out of their situation and take over. Now, that's all good and clear, but like politics, those who currently have the power want to hold it for the longest time and try and make the most of it, and if possible, even extend that time. And I think that's the road Panini took. And now, the influences, whether accidental or not, they're involved as well, and then not giving full information to their subscribers and the people that they who look on them for product, or for first of all having a look at product and then buying the product. They're not being they're blaming the incumbents. They're like the media, blaming the incumbents for all the issues, and because they're aware that there's a possible change, they're setting themselves up so there's no ramifications if it looks like they're supporting, say, Panini. When TOPPs come over, they think they could lose all their perks and stuff and media connections, blah blah, with TOPPs, and it will affect their businesses. And so we're having influencers who are supposed to be pumping out the best information possible, who are avoiding facts. And particularly right this minute, the Score NFL football is just released, and Score is usually the flagship of Panini, and they usually have all your major rookies, signings, blah, etc., etc. And this year it's a hell of a lot different, because those coming into power have already signed away some of those particular players and stuff, and they're now exclusive to the new power, which isn't in power as yet, and it takes away from Panini. Now, saying that, a lot of the influencers are saying Score 2024 NFL. What's this? No, Caleb Williams. No, Jaden Daniels. No, Drake May. But instead of looking after their subscribers and those who have supported them, they're trying to pass the blame on to other people so they can continue on to have their high influence. And this is where I'm really ashamed of the influencers, because none of them are willing to to come out front heavy hitting, because they're scared if they do come out with these heavy hitting comments now, it may affect what they may be able to get in the future in regard to product for release and perks and whatever. And they deserve those because they are shown to the public, but they're trying to protect that more than actually informing the local Goku, the kids and all the true collectors, not the financiers and the investors, but all true collectors. They're not informing them of the truths that they really know. And let's just say everybody knows now that Panini, as the incumbents, kept the news intentionally that about Caleb Williams. They didn't deny that anything, but they just didn't inform anybody of anything. And saying that, I think Panini actually missed a great chance of hitting back at TOPP's fanatics, just to score some points to say in the future we're going to be in the game still and we'll be coming back, watch out. But instead of trying to hit points and gain some public support, they alienated everybody by not being forthright in what is actually going to be released in a product. And to me, I'm sorry, Panini, I've got nothing against Panini or Topps, but Panini made a mistake in the way they handled what they got available, and because of that, they're going to suffer much more than they would have if they. So yeah, I am saying that we're still on the influences. We'll get into Panini in just a minute, but on the influences side, I just feel a little let down that influencers, they're aware also of what Panini's got to bring out, but none of them were committed to actually stating straight out, guys, don't buy this, Caleb Williams isn't in the product. And Caleb Williams being your number one draft pick would be a card that not only collectors but investors are wanting. And so the influencers were trying to complete or look after the investors more than the general collector. And that sort of hurts, but I guess... But these influencers originally got all their backing from general collectors and stuff like that. And when they started out, they were being helpful to those general collectors with information and stuff like that. And now they've made their big time and they're all there, able to get new product to show people. They're scared that if they tell the truth, they lose all their perks that they've earned. And they won't. And they should be open and honest. The influencers should have come out and said, guys, don't buy Score if you're really an investor. Come out, say it straight up, saying, Caleb Williams isn't in this product. Don't buy it if that's what you want. But a lot of the influencers with Score were tiptoeing through the tulips and lightly treading and saying, here's Score. Let's see if we can find a Caleb Williams. And they say, we opened 3 boxes and there's 100 rookies and there's 90 rookies in each box, and maybe the collation's just a bit razzed up, and maybe Caleb Williams has got to poke his nose out. And nearly every one of the influencers I watch who sort of promote a product were doing this dilly-dallying about Caleb Williams, full well knowing that Caleb Williams isn't in the set at all. But they're trying, instead of to inform public, they're trying to protect their interests. And once again, I'm happy with that as well. I know that, because they're also probably invested in this product in advance, and they've got all this product sitting in their back cupboards ready for breaks and stuff, whatever they do, as well as they're influencing, and they need people to buy the card. So instead of being straight out honest and saying, Caleb Williams, they're dilly-dallying, so people will still get into their breaks, but they're not actually being fair with the true collector who doesn't care about investing. They just want, I'm a Chicago fan, I want Caleb Williams. They're not catering to those people because they're saying, he could be in here. But nobody at all was willing to stick their nose out and say, sorry guys, you're just not going to get it. And be honest straight up. That's what we want with influencers. So, and I don't want to name, I've got some influencers I really love, and I'm going to continue to watch their channels, but I was disappointed in the way they didn't actually come out straight up and said, this is no good if you want Caleb Williams sort of thing, and none of them would, and none of them did, and that's all disappointing. So, influencers, go back to your roots. remember the middleman and the lower kids. They like cards too. If you're concerned about your Caleb Williams thing, instead of going through a product saying, oh, no, Caleb, no, this box wasn't so good, Caleb wasn't in it, or whatever, please open up the product and say, hey, here's our product. Look what we got. We've got our rookies for these guys. We've got this. We've got that. And be positive about a product, even when you know it's, if it's for an investment, it's trash. But for collectors out there who watch your stuff to learn about stuff, be positive for them. Say, isn't that a great vet? And none of these influencers actually do well in that regard. They look at vet cards and vet autographs and say, another vet sort of thing. Well, be positive about it, guys. It's time to say, well, if we can't get Caleb Williams, hey, Carl Malone or Isaiah Thomas or Dan Marino, these are all great athletes. And when you say, well, these sets, basketball or football, have got these players, be positive about those players, man. You're influencers. I want to see you influence stuff. So, influencers, F grade for your works on Score 2024. When I saw the checklist, I admit, it's missing a lot. But you then look at the cards and you say, well, look at all these positives. Okay, we can't get our Caleb Williams, but there's lots of positives still in that set. And you should promote the good of your product, not the parts that are missing, reinvestments or other things. So there you go. Influencers, F grade all round for all you guys doing Score promotions to show what the product is. You failed your subscribers big time. And that's all I'll say, because I'm going to continue to watch my influencers because I like seeing what's coming up next and all that. And finally, Panini. Yes, we're getting to Panini. We've done Topps and their A-grade product, which I'm about to open. But Panini, just quickly, Panini failed by trying to withhold information. And they had a great chance of actually scoring big points against their opposition just to let people know in the future we're going to fight for our cards and stuff like that. And of course, because everybody knows Panini is on its way out in regards to basketball, football and sports, all the video content influencers, again, they all say, look at this, Panini. It's got a scratch on the car. Panini. It's an off-cut. Panini. And I find that to be, honestly, totally slanderous. I mean, yes, cards are off-cut. Yes, there's sometimes dents in your cards. But those things happen with all sets, with all prints, with all companies. But when a Topps card is slightly off-centered, the people at the factory who Topps hired didn't do it right, sort of thing. Yeah, they're treading softly because they know Topps fanatics are going to be supplying 100% of the product in the future. And so it's like, it's being slanderous to Panini, saying, when there's a issue with cards in Panini, it's Panini's fault. But when there's an issue with Topps cards, it's the manufacturer who Topps hires. So, yeah, what can I say? Yeah. So, there you go. And I'm going to be to the point. I hope that Panini continues to be involved in non-licensed stuff. And I hope that some of the football athletes who don't sign big-time contracts can help support Panini and make that product something possible. And because when it comes to sports, you license people only... It's good that they got the license, but when they have the license, all they do is they deal with product for the top teams and the top athletes, and everybody else is ignored. And so Panini's got to come in on the secondary, sign up some names on a secondary market. They may not even be able to put them in football uniforms, but make some crazy sets with these players, give them a chance to have autographs, and they will be happy for it, because Topps aren't going to touch them. The Topps are only going to touch your CJ Strouds anyway. They don't really care about the rest of the team. And so there's always room in the market for unlicensed and possibly getting players of your particular team who aren't going to get cards in general in a licensed product because they're not the top player of that team and stuff like that. And talking about that, that is why, well, that's one reason why with this could have been an A+ product, but they were so inconsistent with the checklist site. Some teams had 15 no, that's exaggeration, but some teams had 10 plus players put in a 100 card set, and some teams hardly even got one card or one player in. And look, I want a product that is fair to everybody, so I'm happy. If you've got a 100 card set, I want a checklist. I don't care which era you're getting your players from. I want a checklist that supports the whole 32 teams, because the people who collect these cards, there's collectors from the whole 32 teams, and they all want to see their players. And if you start favouring certain teams and, this team is favoured because they got this in, yes, they have, but okay, bring them out over 3 or 4 different sets, but in every set, bring out 3, just minimum of 3 players for each team, and that way every team who's got a collector can collect their players, and that's all they want. They don't. Kids don't care about their so much. Well, the younger kids don't care. Well, I'll say the younger kids don't care about all these fancy cards and stuff that they don't know about. They just want to get football cards with their team on it, and this is where this product drops from A+ back to A. That's all I say. And me, being the Saints fan, this is where this product failed. In all the base sets, we have one player. And that one player, I don't know how many different sets the Composite actually covers in the end, but our player is only in possibly 3 of the different sets as a single player. And then a team like, say, Dallas Cowboys, San Francisco, not so much, Dallas Cowboys and New England Pats, they have about 8 to 10 players, and each of those players are in about 9 out of the 10 different sets, and it's overloaded. So, and that just spoils the product as it should be for collectors. So, I've had my rant and ramble where, geez, I didn't think I'd go that long. This is a long video. So, yep, we are now going to start the opening itself at half an hour. Geez, I didn't know I could talk that much. Yeah, and if you did listen through all this crap, tell me what you think. Tell me your view. You can tell me I'm totally up the creek in my views. That's cool. I'm probably not going to ever do another video like this. This was just a one-off. But I think at this stage it had to be said because I just seen lots of stuff. And you got different... I'll just finish saying you got different segments of collectors and people out here. There's people who are blaming TOPP's fanatics. There's different people blaming Panini and their organisation. And then we got our influencers who probably aren't opening up as much as they should, and they should be the ones doing this little chat, not people like me. And it's like, there's my little 5 cents worth, and now it's time for some cards. So yeah, I'm really excited, as I said originally at the beginning. This is an A grade set in my opinion, maybe A minus even now because of those little comments I made. But let's have a look at what I got in my boxes, and that's the fun part. So without further ado, I think everybody's seen Composite now, so I'm not gonna go too long on it. We're just gonna get straight into packs. It doesn't matter how long this video goes for because I've given you warning that I'm gonna be ranting and that I will tell you when the cards open. So I will watch the bottom of my clock as we open these boxes, and I will put a time in for you to say jump to this time. But I hope I get something good, in my humble opinion, that's good for my collection. So there's 6 packs, 10 cards per pack, and I just really excited to open both these boxes. Whoops. Just in case I get something I want to sell, I better open the box on camera. I'm not really a seller, to be honest. Even I've got a card that's quite valuable, and it's sitting in my collection because I don't want to sell it, sort of thing. But it may be sold later to give my daughter something, but at the moment it's my collection and I'm happy to keep it. So there we go. 12 packs, 10 cards a pack. There's potential autographs. I don't know if they're guaranteed in these boxes, but the general views to people that most of the time, sort of nearly every second box has an autograph. So I hope that one of these boxes have an autograph. And I'm not going to say they do, but there's 12 packs. And we got roll my dice for the end of year pack, like always. And if I, reach around there and tilt up and bring it into the light. Coming into the light. Pack 14, so there's 12 packs because there's 2 packs of 6, so 12, 13, 14. That's going to be for my end of year. Goodbye pack. Hope that's not the special card. Let's have a look at what I consider to be a real top product, and I'm just hoping I get some of the nicer cards for my collection, and that's what I like about the hobby myself. I'm in this for me, for fun, and getting something to put in my PC, and that's why I minus this. I ended up minusing A minus because I've only got one player for my particular team, and that's a bit disappointing. So, but I mean, these cards are nice and shiny and chromy. All everything we like the baseball. We're going to get Topps Chrome football in the future. But there's JJ Watt. I'm going through these slowly. I don't care if it stretches on. Barry Sanders. D'Angelo Hall. Terrell Davis. Now this is a mega box exclusive, so they're not numbered, but they look real good. That's the Resurgence John Elway, and they're a nice looking card, so I'll put that up there. There's Chat, Sterling Sharp, and then we get into what they call the paper. Bruce Smith, Joe Theismann, and Dan Fouts. So none of the rookies in that pack, but that's fine. As I said, it's the influencers who love having the rookies because they say, oh, this is worth this and this is worth that, and they're all trying to con people and talking about values and worth and that sort of thing. And I've got a comment to make on that at the end of this video, to be honest. There's Tom Brady on his base. So, yeah, nice. As I said, you get some nice cards. Eli. Just not enough. Peyton. Kurt Warner. And this is what I believe to be the X Factor. Barry Sanders. I don't know if X Factors are numbered. No, they're just, just your normal base insert for the box. We've got, who's that? Oh, Jim McMahon. Tom Brady. Yeah. And this is the influencer part. Oh, man. CJ Stroud, isn't that great? Rookie card. Oh, man. CJ Stroud, rookie card. Oh, man. CJ Stroud, rookie card. Oh, what a box. That's the influencer talking. Let's be honest here. CJ Stroud, all on the paper variants. What a load of crap. Sorry. Not worth what it's printed on. You want CJ Stroud on your Chrome cards and things like that. But because CJ Stroud is a name, everybody goes, buy this. Influencer, CJ Stroud, get it. Oh, yay. But that's not what this hobby's about. This hobby is about fun and collecting rare and unusual. And this is why all these veteran Chrome cards are so much more superior to those rookie cards. And yeah, these are value. If you want to sell stuff, these are valueless, but these are great for your collection. And that's what the hobby's all about. It's not about... If you're in it just to make a bit of dough from flipping CJ Stroud, I'm actually ashamed of you. It's a heap of... It's the fantasy crap side of the hobby that I hate. I'll be honest. The rookie cards I want is the rookie card of my team, but everything else is... I don't care about rookie cards, to be honest. I like seeing the stars and the star veterans and the past Hall of Famers and that sort of thing. Wings like talking about. And a Will Levis. Okay. Put that back there. Moving right along. Yeah, this is a very un-Duncan-like rip. And you're getting me venting on everything, but I'm still enjoying. As I said, I brought this for all the Chrome cards, and I'm going to pick out some of my better ones and put them into my collection. I'd see that looks brilliant. And it's probably worth about 20 cents. So, yeah. Because of influences, everybody. What's this? Midnight. Now, this is the first one of these I've seen live. And they are nice cards, aren't they, really? Michael Vick Midnight. See? And this is what I'm talking about. Michael Vick may be the only Atlanta Falcon that I know that I've seen in this set. And unfortunately, players like him who probably deserve more cards are pushed out by these influencer rookies because, the influencer needs to show CJ Stroud on the screen to promote the stuff. And Heinz walks. But talking about CJ, this is what you want with your CJ Strouds. Yes, that's a nice rookie card. But to go on further and saying, oh look, it's not CJ, but oh look, CJ. Oh, CJ again. But in this case, it's Levis, and Levis. Wow, rookie cards. But hey, don't be caught up by your influencer. Your influencer say, "Oh, you must treat this card with respect. You must put a plastic sleeve on it, and you'll get $5 for it." What a load of you know what. These are worthless. They're rookie cards, and if their team, if you support that team, no, they're good cards, and that's fair enough. But having the influences, just because CJ Stroud, I want to see my Kool-Aid and my my Spencer Rattler. I don't want to see CJ. So they've got these rookies, and then they're overprinting them and having influencers flogging off the boxes for them, basically, in that regard. Saying that, I think these are well priced, and I enjoy them. But as I said, the CJ phenomena, and the Wembyama one as well. Let's look at basketball as well. See, this is a nice rookie card because it's the chrome, and when you start getting variations, then I can say, yeah, nice rookie card. But I mean, even that's to most people, to buy that, you probably pay 20 cents for it at your local store. I don't know, because I'm in Australia, it's a bit different, but I'm sure that in weeks to come, these will all be in the 20 cent, 50 cent, $1 bin, because breakers have opened them all and they can't get rid of them all. But you have people making videos saying, oh, you must do this and protect it and all the rest. That's a nice Bryce Young. And see, they're the sort of rookie on the chrome. And that's what I'm buying it for, actually, the chrome product. And this is another one of the just the retail exclusive for the mega boxes. Nice, Devin Hester. Oh, Andre Reed. Huh. Used to love this guy. I was originally, before I even knew that New Orleans existed, to be honest, Buffalo was my team, and this guy was a baller. So, yeah, I remember Andre. John Elway, another great player. Eddie McCaffrey. And as I said, I love these sets for going back and having a look at history and stuff like that. And that's what collecting cards to me is all about. That's the fun part, not being an influencer and trying to tell kids, oh, go and buy your CJ Strouds off my internet site for $5 each, because that's what they're worth. That's a load of crap. They're not worth, as I keep saying, they're not worth more than 20 cents. So, yep, there's a Doug Williams base. Who's this one? Oh, Jimmy McMahon. Okay. There's Drew, Mr. Patriot before Tom Brady. Whoops. Justin Tuck. I'm not too sure if I remember who he is, or he's a Giant, but I don't know much about him, to be honest, or which era he was in. Mr. Elway on the midnight. That's nice. There's a that's Tom Brady. See, that's the sort of one you really want. A Tom Brady numbered to 199. That's sweet. Now, there's a card that does deserve a nice little plastic sleeve to go around it. These are the sort of cards you want to be chasing in a product. Much better than a CJ Stroud. A Tom Brady on the black, numbered to 199. Oh, that is a sweet card, boys and girls. Will that fit in this? I don't know. I just put these out. Okay. There we go. That is sweet, actually. A Tom Brady number to 199. It's still only a $5 card, but it's a nice $5 card, if you know what I mean. Not just your influencer saying, "Oh, wow, that's a nice card, that one." That's a happy pick card. Now we've got Grounded, Barry, and Moulds, and Ingram Jones, and another Tom Brady on the gallery there. See, I mean, that's a nice Tom Brady card, but yeah, 10 cents. 10 cents, boys and girls, come and get them. Moving right along again. I am enjoying this, as I said. I reckon this is an A-grade product. You've got to have your little cheap cards for those who just love collecting cards of their favourite players and veterans and stuff. And then you have the more expensive cards for your investors. There's Kurt Warner, Barry, Delaney Walker. There's a Tom Brady Chrome. That one I'm not going to bother sleeving at the moment. That's quite old Tom Brady, that one. Who's this? Oh, Michael Vick again. So he is the only Falcon, maybe. I actually like that one. That's a nice design. Okay, and now we've got gallery. Chad Johnson. I think that's the same gallery one we had. And we've had the Voltaic. And so there's possible repeats here. Sean Alexander. See, as a Saints fan, this is why this is gone from an A+ to an A-. We've got one player, and I think he's got possibly 2 cards on the paper variants on something like this, and possibly 1 Chrome card. I can't remember the checklist totally, but not much at all. I have to say, we did have an autograph in the set, and I had to pay way overs to get involved in a break where I could possibly get that, and I got the card I want, which I'm very happy with. But I wouldn't do that too often. So there's Tom Brady again. And who we got here? Morris Drew, Jones Drew, Jacksonville, was it? I think he's the only Jacksonville. JJ Watt. There's one of my favourite quarterbacks. I'm a big Dan Marino fan. I don't care what people... I'm a Dan Marino, Joe Mon, Drew Brees, and I have to say, after all this time, I have to admit Tom Brady is the GOAT, but I don't like saying it. So I'm not going to say it. Drew Brees and Joe Montana is the definite GOAT, everybody. And I'm going to stick with it. There we go. Dan Marino. I like those midnights. They're nice. Okay. This is Lawrence Taylor on an X Factor. I don't know if that's a numbered one or... Now, this is a foil, and some of these foils are beautiful and numbered, and some, I hope this is a numbered one, because, nah, bit of a bummer, but I love these. The foiling of the paper versions, when you get a coloured one of these foils, can be magic. That's not bad, but it's just a plain foil one. That's a Okoye for Kansas City. I don't know how many players Kansas have in the set, but there's Marcus Allen, and he's with the Kansas. There you go. He's with the Kansas outfit, but he was also with Raiders, so Raiders would be disappointed. Actually, I don't know. Have they got a Raiders card at all in this set? There you go. Representing Washington, Joe Theismann. Representing Chargers, I think, Dan Feltz. And representing the Jets, Wayne Corbett. Corbett. Okay. I have not got an autograph yet, and I've only got 1 numbered card. A little bit disappointing, but lots of nice cards here. There are. And I will continue to say so. A grade. So we've got 3 packs. almost an hour in, but all cool because I told you I'm going to just mention the time where to jump to see these lovely cards, and you've probably seen that by now, and that's why you're here where I'm at the moment with Morris Jones Drew. Oh, there we go. There's a Raider. So they have got a Raider, Mr. Sebastian Janikowski. And another Midnight Michael Vick. Oh, repeat. Sorry. So who we got here? Oh, Warren Moon. Lovely. That's an Aqua too. That's a numbered one. I used to love Warren Moon, the way he used to throw it 100 miles down the field and just hoped his receivers got there. But that boy had an arm on him. Warren Moon. Yes, that card was also just very deserving of a sleeve and a spot on the podium at this time. Warren Moon. Number to 175. There we go. And we will actually put him inside the top loader. Got to do this right. If you ask people, to be honest, I don't worry about doing this often all that much, but I've been on me high horse about looking after cards and this and that, so I thought I'd better do that. Back to Wayne Krebit again. Sorry. And Jim Kelly. And now I'm very sore about this. Sorry. Ricky Williams. Yes, he was a Dolphin man, but he also was the Saints franchise at his beginning of his career. And he might have had his best, but he was damn good. And he was a Saint. But all the cards for Ricky Williams heads out to the Dolphins. Boo! Boo! Sorry. Ricky is a Saint. I don't care what you say. Moving right along. See, Dolphins already have 2 or 3 other players. That's why Ricky should be on as a Saint with his Saints outfit. Aha. Big boy love and a real good player, Mike Singletree. Everybody has to agree with that. I don't care who you are. There's a Keenan McCardle. Okay. Denver Broncos, isn't he? There's an Eli. There's a Stephen Davis on the Resurgence. And who we got here? Doug Flutie wins in 4 consecutive games. Well done, Dougie. Randy Moss, he's a good player, you have to say that. Now, that's actually a chrome version of that old style cut. That's actually pretty nice there. There's AP on some paper. There's John Riggins on some paper. And some Zach Thomas on some paper. Okay, final packet. Am I going to get an autograph? Fingers crossed, maybe. No, yes. Okay. Last chance at this stage. I've got that pack for Christmas. Did I save the good pack for the end of year? Let's have a look. This could be embarrassing. Jason Sehorn. I remember him, sort of. Me mate Andre Reed. Nice. These chrome black cards, they're beautiful. Oh, Timmy Brown, I forgot him. He's a star. Stud. Troy Aikman. Looks like there's no autograph, boys and girls, unfortunately, but we have got an Art Monk X-Fractor. And we've got Adrian Peterson foil. Is it a numbered foil or is it just a... No, just a base foil, but when you get a foil of a paper, they are special to collect, harder to get, so there we go. That one's definitely going in my collection. I think he actually played on the Saints for a year as well. Not well, because it was late in his career, but he was a very good player, Adrian P. So put that there at the moment. There's Sean Alexander. Did I get a Saint? My one Saint base. There's Jerry Rice. There's Dan Marino. Those guys deserve their place. I'm not saying that, but okay. Now, I did say this is a special rip, and we're going to make it special. Yes, we are, ladies and gentlemen. This is a special rip. Now, I did have something here which I now can't find, which is flaming annoying. Totally annoying. Because I thought I was prepared. But it looks like I wasn't prepared. Oh, damn. Sorry, people. I was going to have a bit of fun. Oh, we'll still have a bit of fun. Okay. So, if I was an influencer, I say, well, ladies and gentlemen, look at this. What an opening. Look at this. We got 1, 2, 3. We got 3 CJ Strouds. That's great. Look at that gallery one and this one and this one. And look at this. 1, 2, 3. We got 4 wheel levers. Jeez, this was a great opening. Sorry, guys. I am just not an influencer. So, look at that. That's nice. I like that gallery design. So, there's my wheel levers. And, look. That's nice. CJ Stroud. Beautiful. A CJ Stroud rookie card. But, hey, guys. Look at this. Will Levis rookie card. Crap. Will Levis rookie card. Crap. Worthless. Honestly. You got influencers saying, look at that. Will Levis rookie card. You got to keep it. No. Crap. Don't go and buy it for $5. It's totally got plenty of E. Man. CJ Stroud. Rookie card. Influencer says, sleeve it. Spend money on sleeves and save it. $5. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, crap. Worthless. And finally, no CJ in that design. Look how he's holding his mouth. What a horrible photo. CJ rookie card. No, man. Don't pay $5 for it. Paper. Crap. If you are influenced by these rookie cards, you're being influenced the wrong way. You guys got to realise, just because they're rookie CJ Strouds don't make this a good break. What makes this a good break are these special cards that they make. Look at the quality of these. Look at that. I'm not a Cowboys fan, but that is a beautiful card. Troy Aikman. Michael Vick. Dan Marino. See, this is what you're looking for. Devin Hester. Edwin James. Barry Sanders. John Elway. And saying that, no, I didn't keep it out. I got a CJ Stroud there. That's beautiful, but don't say, because I'm getting 5 million CJ Strouds, this product is worth it. The product is worth it when you get a card that you want for your collection. And that's what the hobby's all about. We're not investors and money spinners and things. For money spinners, all your influencers are out there saying, look at this product, CJ Stroud. Don't listen to them, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. They got to do that because their incomes depend on it. But I want you guys as collectors and enjoyers of the hobby to actually get the cards that you want and love. And they're the ones that are worth more. And if I can say, look at that, John Elway, if that was numbered to 100, I'll be out there. And I collected Denver Broncos, I'll be out there looking for it and almost willing to pay $3 or $4 or $5 for it. But I wouldn't pay $4 or $5 for a paper Stroud. And they're the ones that everybody's trying to tell you that you should be. So, when you're watching influencers, I'm not going to be an influencer. I'm just doing this for a bit of fun. I love opening cards, and that's all I do on this channel. I love my cards, but don't get influenced by people into wasting money on a product if you don't actually save and collect cards and you're just looking for rookies and stuff like that. This is not a rookie set unless you buy the hobby or the Breaker's Delight, where you get all your autographs and stuff like that and your specially printed cards. Yes, then CJ Stroud is well worth the collecting. But in general, the best part of these retail breaks are these great old veteran cards and these great players. And as I said, because Topps selected so many players for some teams and no players for some teams, it just turns an A+ product into an A- product. No, Topps, great product. The ripping of the Stroud and Levis rookies is just to be an example. But to be honest, I'm not interested in keeping those sort of rookie cards anyways, unless it's my team. So, yep. Take it how you will. But I hope you enjoyed this opening and enjoyed looking at some of the best players in the NFL in their time. So, just saying that, I'm just going to pull out a couple of probably my favourite players out of this little slot here would be these two. So, there you go. See, these nice cards, Topps Composite, A- for their product, but could have been better if they supplied players for all clubs and not just a superior number for some clubs and virtually nothing for others. So, Topps, hope you're watching. Hey, I'm going to become an influencer. Topps, please listen. Please add players for all teams, not just some teams. Because collectors and kids want their team players, even if they're not so well known or so popular. Kids just love seeing their particular players in their favourite colours and their favourite etc. So, yep. So there's some nice cards to finish on, and we actually probably should finish on the numbered cards, which are chrome as well. So these are magic, and yes, these ones you can say this is what you want to get when you open a box. You want a nice. That one's probably still only about $5, if that, but it's a Tom Brady, and even if you don't like a guy like me, that's just a card you got to put in your collection no matter what, and say, hey, that's a Tom Brady, cool. And that's an old Warren Moon from at that stage Houston Oilers. Lovely card. So this is Aussie Dunk saying sorry about torturing you guys for so long. I hope you just go to the opening if you want to, and if you did listen to the rant and stuff and my rubbish comments at the beginning, comment yourselves. Tell me what you think and add them to the bottom of the video, because who knows, one day somebody might read it and say, hey, maybe this guy he's talking a lot of garbage, but maybe he has a point here and there that could be looked at and considered when doing product in the future. So Aussie Dunk saying, it's great to rip football, and I will come back with another product opening when I get some more cards in, whenever that's going to be. So, guys, thanks for watching. I don't know how long I've taken, but it's always good to look at cards and enjoy yourself, and that's why I do these videos. So, without further ado, so Aussie Dunk saying, cheers everybody, and catch you again next time. Going out. And going. Focus, going.